Alright, well, let's go find these guys. So that was the locker room there. So I'm assuming that way is where everything is, right? Sorry, give me a second to reorientate myself. Oh, apparently we've never been here. So never mind. I think the whistling guy is down in maintenance. Judging by the fact I don't hear him anymore. Okay, more shotgun ammo. This door was open, but this was from trouble coming out, yeah? A lot of gun oil, running out of stuff to use it on. Or actually have run out of stuff to use it on completely, right? I think so. Security. The only thing left in that direction. Sorry, I'm just checking the signs. I'm getting the whistling from here, actually. But I still think it's maintenance. Sneezing. I want to find this guy before I go running around too much. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have any actual arrows or throwing knives.
Could be nothing, but
Not likely to be nothing, guy. So my expectation is down those side corridors.
you're out there.
That's where we came in, right? Alright, well, that's enough to at least check this. Doubt anybody's gonna wander all the way down back over here. Sneaking? I ain't even sneaking, buddy. I'm just running around now. Not going up for that shotgun ammo yet, because I assume it's more than one round left up there. Okay, we got a crawl space. We'll check this.
There's someone Someone messing me about?
That guy's close.
I'm sure it came from this way. Definitely something out there.
Just the one? These guys ain't doing well. They ain't handling it. Interesting. We got a crack in the wall here. Yeah, so this is proving a substantial little dungeon for sure. Crack in the wall feels like forward progress or loot. Security key card? Is that different than the one we had from before? Okay, this is this corridor. So we can crawl through here. We can go through the crack in the wall. We can go through the door, presumably, maybe. Oh, is this the crack right here? Yep. Oh, okay. So this is just all this hole in the wall is. Okay. Well, here's my plan, right? At this point, I'm going to leave loot behind. I'm going to carry the food. And then on the trip out, once this place is, like, done, then I'll ditch the food if I am still carrying food for other items. Bro is right here. Damn it! I want to hit a guy with that. I should have waited. I should have been patient. Nothing here. It was just the wind.
I'll find you. Just you wait.
Leave. Walk away. We don't have to do this. Well, that'll work. Where's my fucking... There's my stud stick. Damn it. Okay, unlock and open. Oh, there's some fellas down there. Do we think they're... Okay, there's a chance they're like prisoners because they're like inside a cage. I was gonna lob a grenade over, but maybe I don't want to do that. I might be just killing some dudes hanging out in the yard. Yeah, no, those are definitely prisoners.
All prisoners, you are here because you failed your community. Learn your lesson, do your time, and become a better person.
He's here.
Guards are reminded that fraternizing with the has subject to
I would have called one chum.
Okay, that works. Okay, so it stunned him, and I kicked his ass to death. Defender? Is that like a super turret? That was highly effective. Limited charge. What does that mean in the context of, like, item usage? Limited charge, to me, feels like after so many uses it will be depleted. But it is unclear how many charges there might be.
all prisoners. The new work schedule for the coming week has been
And unclear what conditions would affect the usage of charges. Peerless stock quality? Damn. Solitary confinement blocks are currently full to overflowing in the main detention block, well past design capacity. It's rough on the prisoners, but frankly I'm more concerned that it's starting to lead to systematic security failures. Unhappy prisoners and overwhelmed guards are a dangerous combination. That being the case, I'd like to suggest that we consider converting the rear storage areas of the facility into temporary solitary confinement blocks. Would ease overcrowding and allow us to isolate some of our repeat troublemakers. We could use the shipping containers back there to rig something together in a few days. I just need the word. Okay. So she's going to be in a shipping container. In the back of the facility somewhere.
and provide everything a healthy body needs.
So, this goes up. That looks like lower floor to me reads like where things are. Maybe this just goes back? Okay, yes, this is the main door here. Okay. Bro, you're in a cell. You can't run.
Run for it. Glad to see you back.
You guys just generic prisoners? Alright, guys. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stop you there. By all means. No, what? I released you.
Good.
Bastard.
You're free to go. I released you
Good.
from prison.
Guards are reminded that any disciplinary meetings must be reported either on an A27 form before the event
I wonder...
A27
So there's like no loot here.
after the event.
So I'm assuming you could just kind of release them as a bit of a distraction.
Severity and duration.
Okay. So, 2 ways forward. Guessing that way over there.
Get back.
All prisoners are reminded that the guards are permitted to use force against SAP. Restrictions.
Okay, I do not have much in the way of cover here, actually.
Ask yourself, is trying to dodge justice worth the bayonet in the ribs?
Easy. So this should be the other side, right? Presumably, we're going to check it just for the sake of being thorough. Yep, so there's the squeezing area. Seems to just be
You are here
a
because
way to get a different angle on the turret and everything.
learn your lesson, do your time, and become a better person.
Yep, so ventilation fan to turret, loading bay, master control room and security. Obviously where we're going. Question I have, what's over here? None of that seems to be accessible, right? There's a ladder there. Why are you running this way, dude? Not recommended. Oh, look, there's like guard tower. This is all underground. It's a lot of facility, you know? Hmm.
All prisoners, the new workshop
Can I go in the water here?
has been posted and
Okay. I'm gonna save in case it's a trick and I just instantly die. But this is looking like it might lead somewhere. Probably full of leeches. Oh. Interesting. Kind of unexpected. This probably links up to the other side, I would bet. So we might be able to go over there. Go even further down. Well, further along the waterway, I guess, is the better way to phrase that.
meals are nutritionally balanced and provide everything a healthy body needs. Calling it cruel or hateful is undisciplinary offense.
Alright, well, full-on shoddy ammo again. Raw deal, Cowboy Picture Library 440. Cowboy Picture Library is a thrilling compendium of tales from the Wild West featuring a rotating roster of heroes such as Kit Carson, Davy Crockett, and the Kansas Kid. Alright. Man's got a trowel? I guess because he buried his lunchbox? Is that what we're supposed to get from this? I mean, obviously the lunchbox is the point. Being a collectible and all. It just doesn't really feel like it needs the skeleton. Does this man not have feet? Or have his feet fallen off? Been taken by rats? Or did he crawl here, drag himself here without feet to bury his precious lunchbox? I have questions. Alright. Mental note, bandage here, shotgun ammo below. Just thinking if I should take that bandage, but I think we're fine. Okay, so we got like a rune sector that like dumps me into storeroom. Down below, I guess. These are the cages. It seems like the holding cells, solitary confinement. So I'm going to assume the other path will lead me into the main area through a different way. Probably down a level or two or something. The fact that we just don't have inventory space is really just encourages me to push forward more than I would otherwise, which is good for the tempo of, you know, the video series. Oh, there he is. Well, I guess we should see if he stops moving at some point and try lining up a headshot back there. The only guard I see, I mean, there's probably a personnel shortage, especially with the amount of people I'm killing outside. The fuck? So it sort of makes sense to have a minimal staff here in the prison. Okay, he's over there now. There we go. Not the best. Botched the initial shot volley pretty badly. There's definitely another one on this other side somewhere. Wait a second, that says interchange. This place connects to the interchange?
Dead body. Damn, gotta be round here somewhere.
I see him, I think. Behind that pillar.
The longer you hide, the worse it'll be.
Right there. That's his shoulder.
Find out. Just do wait.
Here, kitty kitty. I don't want to throw a bomb down there because of the prisoners. Can't tell if that cell is actually like occupied or anything, but
Coward. Ah, stop your whinging. Come out. I knew it. Someone's here.
alright, you're fine, prisoner. You didn't get murdered. There was a guy there, so I'm glad I didn't bomb him. Maybe I should have I ran down here and tried to gap close more. Okay, so that should head back. Like the main area. Because I am wasting potentially useful rifle ammo when I have excess shotgun ammo everywhere. But whatever. Like that engagement was set up well for me to fight at range like that. Yeah, see, I could have ran down here and crawled underneath. Would have worked fine. Signal redirector.
Can breathe again now. No, no.
Sounds like somebody walking around, but it might just be a prisoner like pacing in their cell or whatever.
Leave off. Phew. That were close.
Were it?
Let me go! Nearly had an heart attack.
I will let you go in a moment.
Look at this. Phew.
I've had enough.
Master control room. Expecting that to be cage release or something.
Thank goodness.
Oops.
Prisoners are reminded that the
Not yet, please.
guards are permitted to
Not
use
yet.
full force against escapees. Due to ammunition usage restrictions, this usually means being bayoneted. Ask yourself, is trying to dodge justice worth a bayonet in the ribs?
So that explains this facility more. This is connected to the interchange, like directly. So that explains why there's this big subterranean prison, which otherwise was a little like, what? This is essentially an interchange loading dock.
You there. Come here.
In a moment. Alright, we can go talk to her, I think. It's fine.
Sod this.
Who are you then?
What a relief.
You don't look like any sort of guard.
Well, you're Dr. Garrow, right? I've heard about you.
Well then, my reputation precedes me. Are you here to free me? You'd better be. I might be the only person who can resolve this whole dreadful mess.
I would like some information before I help you.
Good lord, it's hardly the time for an interview. One question. I will answer one question, and then you must release me.
Have you heard of Oberon?
Oh, you know that name, do you? Interesting.
I wanted more details, not
Get
just like...
me out of here, and we can discuss it at leisure.
Alright, fair. Alright,
I
what's
had
the
a
plan?
particular device with me, a signal redirector. The device allows me to remotely alter the polarity of power signals, especially useful for bypassing old security systems. Those buffoons. A very charitable term considering they've accused me of muttering incantations like a fairy tale witch. Those buffoons who confiscated the device thought it was a broken radio.
Bad.
The signal redirector itself is probably being kept in their security office nearby, so have a hunt around. Once you have it, there's an old control room near here that the soldiers have been unable to unlock. Use the device to redirect power to that control room, and you will be able to get inside. From there, you should be able to open the cell doors.
Okay. If they have been unable to get it open, then, like, Did they lock these guys in and then they're like, oh shit, we can't get them back out?
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Alright, let's check this side path here. Which I assume will just connect over and be not terribly consequential. Yep, and here's where we took out the turret. Okay. I'm gonna go poke my head at the interchange first. B2. Locked. I wonder if you align yourself with the guy back in the hub town, the military guy, like how much does that change some of this?
Leave off!
That's over. Thank goodness.
Barred from the other side. Okay, so I have to crawl in the vent.
All guards are reminded that any disciplinary meetings must be reported either on an A27 form before the event or an A27B after the event. Make a special note of subject, severity, and duration.
Firearms Mastery Manual. That's one we already have. I guess we'll drop a can of meat. Still want to know where these last few skills come from. All that's in here?
All prisoners are reminded that the guards are permitted to use lethal force against escapees. Due to ammunition usage restrictions, this usually means being bayoneted. Ask yourself, is trying to dodge justice worth a bayonet in the ribs?
Let me get my flashlight out. Alright, we got the lever to just release. Let's use the pneumatic. Alright, so we've got a bunch of shit. What do I, like, deposit at this point, man?
All prisoners, you are here because you failed your community. Learn your lesson, do your time, and become a better person.
I have so many excess, like, recipes and shit, dude. Yeah, that's empty. Nothing else is left in there.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
This was her cell, right? She just leave? Altogether? Flood down and access some of the interchange, locking the door behind her? That bitch! We're gonna have to fight our way out, you think? You know what? I probably could have went back for that food after I dumped it. Oh well. There's plenty of other things. Like there's like 2 bandages left over on the way out. The food doesn't matter.
Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
I really do wonder if there's going to be guards or not, because I did kill every person I came across. It's not like I went through this in stealth mode. It was just shotgun ammo. The other bandage was at like an end of a hallway, I think.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
Oh shit. That's a guard beating somebody, I'm pretty sure, somewhere.
Look at me.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
Just checking if there's anything else here before I move on. Probably not terribly important, honestly. Oh, I'm already full with the cake and the antidote. Well, sure. Oh, shit, rifle ammo. Nice. Was it one of these corridors? I had that other bandage. Really not that relevant.
Prick.
Bro, I released you. What are you talking about? Oops. God damn it. You know what? Grab it over here. This is really pointless. Me, like, fighting for... Oh, and he despawned. That's hilarious.
Sneaking around, eh?
Sure.
They've gone. Good.
Ah, here. There it is. Okay, there was definitely, like, fighting or something.
I think they've gone.
So it's possible some bodies might be new, killed by the prisoners. Maybe. I mean, it definitely sounded like there was, like, shooting and fighting. But like, oh yeah, I had this fucking quicker exit. I completely forgot about it. But I haven't seen any guards. Oh yeah, these guys are all out now? I doubt there's anything relevant in their cells. Toilet paper. Yeah, I'm not going through these cells.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress.
Maybe the prisoners took these guys out. Or at least the guy with the shotgun ammo. Because I feel like I should remember that. The ones without ammo, probably not, but... Okay, I guess we're good. I'm okay with my inventory, I suppose. Alright. I guess we gotta go to the interchange and see if Garrow's there. Which is like where we're going anyway. One trackable lead in Scathermore still. What is that? Oh, the radio tower, right? Cause or no, did I do the one in the woods? Not this one? Maybe it is Garrow. Oh, that's prisoners.
Careful, you won't get lucky twice.
Okay.
Come here. You'll be all right. Go on.
I didn't mean to.
Leave off.
It was an accident. Okay, I think he's good? Maybe? What happened to the prisoner that was in there, knifing him? Okay, the prisoners are like stealing guns and shit. This stuff went hard. You're not gonna shoot me?
Alert! There has been a Class 4 security breach at the detention facility. All escaped detainees should be tracked and contained using any means necessary.
Alright, prisoners are dying left and right. Makes sense. Looks like they're jacking guns from the guards as they can take them out.
Alert! A containment breach has been reported at the detention facility. Strategic Contingency Plan Indigo 9 is now in effect. Reports to the Armory for additional supplies.
I'm not going to spend too much time here supporting the insurrection, but mostly interested in a chance to pick up a little bit extra ammo from these guards.
Someone over there. Back the way you came, or else.
Oh!
And shoot it.
Dude, he's got, like, lightning fast aiming skills. Did I get him?
I go and see what's about.
Okay. I think that was him. I don't know why he fell. That was very funny.
Alert! A containment breach has been reported at the detention facility. Let's look then. Strategic contingency plan Indigo 9 is now in effect. Report to the armory for additional supplies.
Where'd he go?
Where'd you get to, mate?
Where'd you get to? Bruh. We tried to flank each other. It was pathetic. Okay, I don't think I've like gained any shotgun ammo on this little jaunt running around killing these guys. Did I fully loot this guy though? Ah, there we go.
All escaped detainees
Okay, like we're down one shotgun round. I think that is actually a net gain of 1 bullet plus like 3 rifle ammo. That's fine. Let's get to the interchange. Yeah, I don't know where this other little popping is coming from. Like, there's like one guy with a pistol out there somewhere. Do we think this area's been resecured? That there's people in here again? Doubting it.
Lost place.
I know, right? Genuinely shocked that you guys are back.
Oi!
Well, that works. We need stealth when you have a auto shotgun. Can I just have a flashlight, please? Not allowed. Not allowed. Flashlight? Nah. Okay, thank you for the rifle ammo. Appreciate your service. More rifle ammo and alcohol. Beautiful. Thank you. Alright, so where in the fuck does the prison connect? That's the thing. I don't know where this goes. I certainly don't ever recall seeing that door. Maybe she's in the hub. Might make sense.
You?
Yeah.
Well now, it all starts to make sense. My liberator approaches. Many thanks to you. My apologies for running off like that, but discretion seemed very much the better part of valor at the time.
Who exactly are you, Garrow?
Me? Well, so many hats, but I suppose I'm primarily known for my work in applied autonomous cybernetics. Which is to say robots. I was head of the department here. Things have certainly changed since I left the site. I never intended to return to so much fuss. And, least of all, a jail cell.
How'd you get back in the zone?
They decided to send in another expeditionary convoy. Given my involvement, it wasn't difficult to get a spot. I came in by support helicopter rather than in the lorries, all very exciting. The helicopter came down, however, which was rather more excitement than anticipated. Hardly the ideal way to discover that the measures we'd taken to counteract the interference field didn't work. I must say, I wasn't expecting garlands and adoring crowds to mark my return, but being thrown into jail was a little much. Lucky for me that you popped by. And you have found your way into the interchange too. I am impressed. When quarantine was enacted after the disaster, I wondered if I'd ever see the inside of this facility again.
Just what is the interchange exactly? I mean, we kind of know this.
This is a fruit of the last war and the cold one that followed it. The beating heart of research into Oberon and the advantages it might provide to Britain. Slate caverns originally, but given over to science quickly enough when the government realized the significance of what we discovered here.
I've never seen anywhere quite like it.
You've seen a great number of things that are none of your concern already. Really, I should be asking you just how on earth you got inside a secured facility. But since you helped me out of my little bit of trouble, what with the soldiers and the imprisonment and so forth, I shall do you the courtesy of pretending that you are perfectly within your rights to go gallivanting around secret government facilities. In all honesty, I really don't care where you came from. All I care about now is taking care of some business and then getting out of here.
Well, can we make a deal about that?
I'm sure you do. You don't belong here, do you? Much like myself. Well,
Yep, Garrow.
perhaps we can help each other. There is something you might be able to assist me with. Very well. A little quid pro quo is in order. Help me, and I shall help you. My research notes are still here in my office, and it is vital I recover them. My office is in the lower level of the robotics section. You'll likely need the signal redirector to bypass the electronic security to get down there. And for heaven's sake, don't touch anything you don't need to. Can you manage that?
Is there a reason you aren't going yourself?
Well, to be blunt, because it's very likely dangerous. The automatic security measures may still be active. But I think you've proven that such things aren't a challenge for someone as resourceful as yourself. I mean, Easy as pie for you, I'm sure.
Okay. Anything else, lady?
Astonishing that Miss Tanner should escape the convoy ambush with nary a scratch. An unusually resourceful young woman, clearly. She's taken an undue interest in some of our more secure systems. One might reasonably wonder why. I intend to keep my distance from her. I suggest you do the same.
I met Dr. Holder. He wants to see you.
Dr. Holder? That's impossible. He's long dead.
He survived in his hideout under the church.
A hideout? Where? Oh, that crafty so-and-so. Well, well, well. Alan Holder. I shouldn't be surprised, really. He always was a stubborn one. And you say he wants to see me? Well, I'm afraid I have to decline. I'm not sure he and I have anything productive to discuss at this point. We didn't part on the best of terms. A lot was said that can't be taken back. I wouldn't want him to overreact. I suppose you'll need to tell him something, though. Tell him I'm dead, how about that? I'm sure that'll elicit some small frisson joy from him.
Well, I'm sure he's willing to put your differences aside for the greater good.
Indeed. Oh, how generous of him. He always did like to bang on about his greater good. I can't say I'm convinced, but if you want to tell him I'm here, I can't stop you.
Okay. Anything
Don't
else?
forget about our little agreement. Recover my notes from robotics, and I'll see about getting us out of here.
So we already have our notes in the pneumatic tube. I think I'm going to go talk to Holder and the other lady before I give her the notes. And then I think we're kind of at a position where we kind of need to pick what path we're going down here. So we're going to have to think a little bit. I'll probably think a little bit between episodes before I start the next one about what I want to do there. So until next time.